Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You already know what to do, and if you're new, join the Trill Figure crew. So, today's video is going to be on college advice and tips. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my iPad. I have them in my notes. And the first college tip is to buy a planner or an agenda or like a calendar, because playing by ear, you'll forget a lot of stuff. And in college, if you forget something, it's all on you. And a lot of the professors aren't really lenient, so it's like if you missed it, you missed it. It's not no, oh well, you can do it, da 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 da, or you can give them an excuse. It's like black and white. If you missed it, you missed it. You just got that 0, and it kind of puts you in a hole because you got to keep digging yourself up from that. So just make sure you write everything in your agenda book so you can do all your stuff on time, and yeah, make sure you do things on time, maybe even before, but yeah, an agenda is one of those things you really need. Second tip, take the earlier classes over the later classes. I'm telling you, thank me later. Now, I know that 8 a.m. is hard to get up for, or that 9 a.m. is hard to get up for, but you can get them out the way. So say you have like a 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, then you're done for the day. So it gives you a lot more time rather than, going to a class and then waiting for another one to start up. And it gives you more time to like nap, because naps are a necessity. They're needed. Yes, they are. Go see your friends, participate in clubs. If you play sports, you can go to practice, get that out the way, and then just have the day to yourself, because who doesn't want time for themselves? Let's be honest. So I would recommend taking earlier classes over later classes, because later classes just aren't the move. Just get your classes out the way. Third tip is self-care. I think that's really important in college because college is really stressful, but don't take advantage of this and just be like, oh, I need a self-care day. Oh, I can't go to class because I'm just not feeling it. If you really feel sick, I'm not saying just, take a whole bunch of days off and say they're self-care days, but if you really don't feel good mentally or emotionally, don't go to class. Hey, you gotta plan this out, but don't not go to a class where attendance is counted and you're like on your last strike because you haven't been to class, or you just know the professor really like is on it. So, like what I would do is if I wasn't really feeling good or I just needed like a break, because no one is forcing you to go to class. This ain't high school where, they call mommy. Nope, if you don't want to go, you don't gotta go. But remember, you are paying for this, so don't just, oh, I'm not gonna go. But sometimes these days where you just can't really get yourself to do it are needed. So make sure it's more of a lenient professor if you're not gonna go. Different things go into that, but make sure you're taking care of yourself and make sure you're doing what you need to do personally to succeed. But don't take advantage of the self-care days, but they're definitely needed. Like if you need a nap one day, that nap hits sometimes, so you might have to do that. Next tip is to watch your surroundings. Make sure you are really watching and see how people move. Make sure you're not, especially if you're a lady, make sure you're not walking around at night by yourself, or sometimes you can't avoid walking by yourself, but if you can, try to make sure you aren't, or just have someone to be able to call so that you can be on the phone with somebody but still being attentive and making sure you're safe, because safety is key. Next word of advice and tip is to stay true to yourself. But remember, you are not the same person from high school, so things do change, and don't be upset or scared because you're still growing. But stay true to yourself. Don't go out here doing any and everything just because someone's either pressuring you to do it or you feel like you're obligated to do it. And that's what anything that goes on in college. If it doesn't feel right or if it makes you uncomfortable, do not do it. Just don't. And make sure you're upfront about how you feel. So if something makes you uncomfortable, make sure you're stern and able to say, nah, I don't want to do that, or stuff like that. It's really important that you are vocal about stuff like that make you feel uneasy. Next thing is, it's for the ladies, the guys, all the above. Be safe. Don't go parking your car in everybody's garage. know what I'm saying? Seriously. Be out here burning and itching. Or more. Seriously. This tip is for more of like party situations, or, you know, if you're going out with your friends. I don't know if this is the same for guys. I'm not a guy. But for the ladies, if you're with your friends and one of y'all has to use the bathroom, don't let her go by herself. Go with her or go as a group, just to make sure, you know, no funny business happens. You know, you want to make sure everyone's safe and everyone's good. If sis says she gotta go to the bathroom, all right, y'all, let's go. Go with her. You know, it's just a preventative measure, because no one might not even be trying to mess with good old sis. But just in case they were, now y'all all are there and they're not going, you know, they're not going to try to bother her. So look out for one another. Next tip, this is also for the party scene, you know. You know, common sense isn't so common, but I'm going to say it just for you guys. This is like Party Club 101. Do not, I repeat, do not put your beverage down at a party. Hey man, I'm telling you, don't put it down. Don't, if it's not a little bottle, like a water bottle or something, if it's a cup, watch that cup. I'm so serious. Watch that cup. And don't drink after no one. If somebody's offering you something, don't drink that. Don't do it. I mean, if they drink it and you want to drink it, like you seen them drink it and they offer you something and you want to drink it, hey, that's on you. I'm not doing that. Nope. I did not drink after no one. Danger. And yeah, so just for your safety and just so, you know, nothing goes on, don't drink after no one. And it's not even like, how I think about it, it's like, it's not even just the fact that, oh, they can roofie you. You don't know what they put in that. They could put anything in there. So that's why you're at the disadvantage. Don't drink after anyone. No. I mean, unless you know them. But if you at a party and someone's like, hey, you want to try this? Nope. 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 Don't do it. Okay, the next tip or word of advice, so to speak, is about your reputation. Now, everyone thinks reputation and they think like, oh, I'm a hoe, da-da-da-da. No one cares about your little sex life. No one at all. The only person that cares is you, and you making it a bigger deal than what it needs to be. When a lot of people say, you know, your reputation doesn't matter, but it kind of does, because it can prevent you from being like in positions you want to be. It can prevent people from wanting to work with you. Like if you that loudmouth girl, who's gonna want to work with you? Or you that girl that always has an attitude, no one's gonna want to work with you. And I'm not talking about, you know, RBF just walking around campus, you know, with a mean face. Nobody cares about that. But if you are legit a mean person, no one's gonna want to work with you. Or if you just play too much, like you that person that talks over the professor and thinks it's funny. Like we're in college, we're young adults. I mean, we are young adults. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, it's just stuff like that is annoying, and no one wants to be around you or surrounded by you. And that could prevent you from, you know, a lot of things. I don't know why I didn't say this one earlier, but the next tip is time management. This is so important in college. Things become a lot easier. So don't, you know, hold yourself back thinking you can't do anything in college. Just make sure you time manage. If, you know, you go to a school that parties a lot, like on the weekdays. I didn't go to a school that partied on the weekdays for real, but if you do, know that you can't party all the time. You gotta work it out, man. So I remember I would be doing homework during basketball games, or I would be about to go out for a party, doing the homework leading up to when we left out. So, you know, you just gotta do what works best for you and make sure you're on it, because you can still have fun and do what you need to do. But yeah. So the last tip is to do your best and don't be mediocre. with college, you know, you have your bad days and your good days, but make sure you're always striving for greatness and you're always trying to do your best. Because you are here for a degree. You are here to have fun too, but the main thing you're doing is getting this degree and furthering your education. So, make sure you're on it. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Gang, gang.